Hey folks, I'm Coran Spicefreak Sloss, and I'm back with a cheese sandwich to try the Tân y Ddraig, as I believe it's supposed to be pronounced, from a bit of a pickle. Now, this is a super hot chutney. It doesn't say in the ingredients what chilies go into it, it only says 41%, but I know there are some seriously hot ones in there, including the Fatalii Gourmet Jigsaw that previously made sauce hotter than any Reaper sauce I've ever had. And also, apparently, one called the Hurtberry, which I'll link to both of those in the description down below, my encyclopedia pages for them, to tell you a little bit more, because I can't remember off the top of my head just what it is that makes the Hurtberry, but it's a hybrid of some very lethal stuff, and I expect it to live up to its name and really hurt. As for what Tân y Ddraig means, I spent a fair amount of time researching that, and apparently, literally, it's something along the lines of under the dragon, but less literally, it's used to mean until the morning. So the idea is that, sure, this will hurt me now, but I will probably suffer significantly more tomorrow. We'll see if that's true, and if it is, I might do a second segment just to tell you how it's gone, but realistically, I doubt that. That's not a problem that I often have. I am, however, very curious as to how that phrase comes to mean both those things. If anyone knows, please enlighten me in the comments down below. And for now, I'm going to dig into this. So I've got a nice clean spoon, which I'm going to use to stir it up a little bit. Oh wow! That smells nice, fresh, well spiced, but there's an air of just heat coming off it, and yeah, that's why I was coughing. It gets to my nose, it gets to my throat. This is going to be a strong pickle attached to chutney. I should probably tell you the full ingredients. This is 41% chili, as previously mentioned, but it's also vinegar, vegetable oil, onion 13%, sugar, spices, tomato 4%, ginger 3%, and salt. No indication of what those spices are. There doesn't smell like there's anywhere near as much fenugreek as there is in most super hot Indian pickles, which is going to be a nice change. But I can definitely smell that ginger, I can definitely smell a fair bit of freshness on this one. So I'm definitely hoping for that nice fresh veg to come across in the flavour and not just the aroma. And yeah, I'll spoon some onto this second slice of bread here and then spread it with my knife, because I don't want to dirty the spoon and put it back in there, because that's how you get your chutney going off. So there we go, nice 3 heaping spoonfuls. Oh, looks like I need a 4th, because this is quite a chunky chutney. It doesn't spread quite as far as some others might, but you are going to get a really thick coating on your slice of bread when you do it. So yeah, that's going to help with the suffering, right? Put my sandwich together, looks quite unassuming, but let's see how it tastes. So I guess that's all green chilies and stuff, but it's almost as if there's green bean or something in here. Or fresh pea pods. It's not too dry, it's not too bitter, but it does have a rather Indian flavour to it. And a sort of dull, throaty, strong heat, as well as a somewhat stingy bit across the front of my mouth. If you've got a curry that isn't hot enough, that's definitely going to change it. And if you've already got something in your stomach, like I have, because this is actually my dinner, then a nice cheese and chutney sandwich is going to go well with this, but it is searingly hot. My eyes watering, I can feel a tear on my lower lid. And this sandwich itself is probably about 8. That's a great tasting chutney. but it's not one to be taken lightly. My mouth hurts. This is just water I've got here, so it's not going to take it away completely, but it's at least going to refresh my mouth a little. Jeez. So all the throatiness has gone away, but my tongue is stinging now more than ever. And yeah, that is a lot hotter than just 41% chili. That is 41% super hot, without a doubt. I have a tiny bit straight off the spoon, just what's left there, even though I know I shouldn't, just to give you an idea of how hot it is. No, actually I can't help you there, because that doesn't feel hot right now when I've got the remnants of it, of the past lot still in my mouth. I suppose I'll have to just put a number up here in production when I edit this video. That doesn't taste like a super hot Indian pickle or chutney, because those tend to use a lot of fenugreek and similarly dry spices. This tastes more like a standard Indian pickle or chutney, but with the flavour of sort of scorpions and scorpion-like chilies. That sort of acidic, fruity quality to it. So it does taste like super hots, but it doesn't taste like your standard super hot Indian pickle. But also, in flavour terms, it isn't stunningly unique. It does taste like an existing Indian pickle, just a lot hotter, more of a super hot chili flavour, and better quality ingredients, I think. A little bit fresher. If that's the sort of thing you're into, this is a great version of that will make you suffer. Now I'm going to take a break for a bit before doing the next segment that I want to do. I'm very snotty and very in pain. See you in a moment. So that was Tân y Ddraig, or something very close there too. And apparently Irina, who does that, makes a super hot Reaper version, which is just Reapers, no other super hots. And I'm not convinced. Okay, she says it's hotter, but this is brutal already. I don't know if Reapers can be hotter than that. Even if they are, they won't have the mix of throaty heat, stinging tongue heat, and that sort of fiery, scorpion-y type flavour. So, I think I'm fine with the version I've got. And the other thing I've got is a pint of milk with the last of my proper French grenadine syrup. Entirely non-alcoholic, but great for taking the edge off. Oh, that is wonderful. I probably should have got this ahead of time, but I wasn't thinking quite straight. Here we have my sparkly bucket, just in case the next bit goes horribly wrong. Because we have two different fresh peppers for you today that arrived in the mail this morning and really need trying. We've got orange Dorset Naga. No, sorry, not Dorset Naga. Naga Morich. The pepper from which the Dorset Naga was bred, but not the Dorset Naga itself. Close relative of the ghost pepper, similar heat, little bit more bitter usually. So let's see what I make of this and how it compares to the Butcherlochia Orange Copenhagen. But I'm not going to eat the lot. I'm just going to have the tip, because on the back of that, I am not going to handle the full heat of this pod right now. I'd struggle to at the best of times, to be honest. So that has a fruity orange pepper flavour, a little bit of that ghost pepper placentary floral musk, a little bit more of a carroty vegetable quality, little bit of bitterness in the tail, but not too much. And flavour wise, it is a lot more savoury than the orange Copenhagen, than the orange habaneros, than most orange peppers are. This, I feel, is closer to what I would have expected from an orange ghost pepper. It's pretty good. I didn't get a lot of heat initially, which is why I went back for that second bite. That's pretty darn hot though. It feels like a ghost. And I think this probably is a little milder than your standard ghost, or your standard Naga Morich. But I don't think there's going to be a lot in it, especially as it gets a bit hotter up towards the top. So I think that would still make a good 5 out of 10 sauce. I'm going to kill it off now though with this, because I don't want to suffer too much. This was more just about documenting the flavour of that pepper. And since I'm linking to things in the description, I will mention there will also be links to both these peppers, my encyclopedia pages for them, as well as the 2 peppers I know go into the Tân y Ddraig, and to Irina's website, a bit of a pickle, where you can get the Tân y Ddraig, and to my reviews of her other stuff. Her lemon drop curd in particular being absolutely astounding. Now for the second pepper, you can see this is a green one underneath the purple. This is a ghost pepper, but it's a purple ghost pepper. Comparing the two, they both have fairly thin skin, but I don't know if you can see, this purple has even thinner, and it tastes of a somewhat bitter, light green chilli with a fairly high heat to it that I'd say is probably more likely to make a 4.5, but it would be a high 4.5, very near to the 5. And yeah, I'll be saving seeds from this one because it's a wonderful pepper, and if you've got anything worth trading, you're welcome to hit me up. My contact form is on the website, which you can get to through the links in my description. I'm perfectly happy to trade for seeds from this pepper, but I will not be keeping seeds from this one because it's a green pepper, it's not ripe, it ripens to red, and, well, the seeds won't grow. It's not worth doing. And yeah. That's it for this video. This is a fine pepper. There's nothing great about it, there's nothing bad about it, it's just a nice purple version of a ghost pepper that's slightly milder. Whereas this one is very much sort of savoury ghost pepper qualities, a little bit of the floral placenta, still really nice and rich, but also the flavour of an orange pepper, that sort of carroty, mango-y, fruity quality. This one's a goodie. I think something's gone wrong with my microphone, but I'm going to say goodbye right now. See you.